It says that we're live. Let's see and make sure if we're live. Live. We should be. Hello. Let's see. I'm already like doing. For fuck's sake, Twitch. Jesus. Every fucking time. My low tech ass. It's my own fucking fault. Alright, so we've got sound, we've got picture. Hello everyone, my name is Allie, I'm from Ok2BeFat, because it is okay to be fat. Welcome to the Yakuza stream. We are streaming all of the Yakuza games in order, asterisk, the order is complicated, because it's Yakuza. Alright, so let me get into my manager, into the back end, so I can see the people who need thanking. Okay, so I'm gonna go back a little bit, just make sure I grab everybody. Solivska, Samantha Z, Demonomaniac, thank you for the resubscribe. Bex Machina Art and ADHD Designer, thank y'all for the follows, I appreciate that so much. So, I'm gonna wait for the people, just a smidge. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is wipe off my glasses. Okay. I mean, if you're if you're coming here from Twitter, because I started to talk about why pre-diabetes is a scam diagnosis, which at the beginning of that thread, I was like, I think there's something wrong with this, and then I skimmed very quickly through something, saw everything that I thought, yep, all the points, all of that, and then saw some additional shit I hadn't known about, which is wild, and now I'm like, oh, so it's just a fucking scam. Okay. But the person who got me started on the thought process was my very good, very sweet, very wonderful, and kind friend, Lene. You may know her as Dope Girl Fresh. And she tweeted some stuff, a response to someone talking about pre-diabetes, and I was just like, oh boy, do I have some thoughts about pre-diabetes as a diagnosis. Because I sure do. Okay, we got a mock interview, we got Granny in Peril, or just Granny White's email. Look into Smart Eden. What does that mean? Look into it? Like, how? Kitty doesn't know how to use the internet? What? I'm just gonna presume that means, like, wait around. Beat Gensho Kawaguchi in the Coliseum. That's got to mean the Coliseum in Purgatory. Because I don't think that the Coliseum, the underground fighting ring Coliseum in Sottenbury with the boat, I don't think that's in this game. So I'm gonna just assume that I'm meant to go to Purgatory for that, meet with the contractor, go to Camaro Theater. Okay, sorry, I have things, obviously, that I could do. Let's eat some things. I have so many. How about some sandwiches? Yeah. Oh no, wait. I want to eat that lettuce sandwich. I might need that for something. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, that got the rest of it. Okay, cool. So. Wait, where am I? Oh, I see. What do I want to do? Alright, let me just, like, go play around a mahjong. See if anyone wants to hear my thoughts about pre-diabetes. And if not, I'll just start doing blot. It's fine either way. actually in the last like two-ish days, I've started to feel a lot better physically, and then now my brain is just barfing up feelings, and I'm like, ew, I don't. Ugh, for what? For what would you do that to me? So rude. So I'm just like, ugh. Just never fucking ends. Fucking bullshit. Am I on the right street? Yes, I am. Whee. Oh, I can just go up the escalator or elevator. No one's trailing me now though, so I can just play mahjong without the Date or Sayama staring accusingly at me. Like, Kitty, shouldn't we be doing something else? Like, no. I want to enter the battle royale. Okay. I'm just gonna use the cheat tile on this. Yes. I'm going to cheat. There we go. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Y'all, am I still on? Okay. Well, I think that is just Twitch being weird. Alright. Mm-hmm. I believe that is 13 orphans. Yeah! That should complete me for all the tables. Yeah! Yeah! Triple Yakuman! Fuck y'all! I'm gonna take all of your money. It all belongs to me. Yep, and I got my points. Whee! Alright. Now I'm just gonna steer over. Nighty Mighty, hello! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Having a good day? I hope so. I'm having a pretty good day. I won some money! Thank you. Oh, alright, cool. Well, I'm just gonna play some easy mahjong now. Pretty good at work, LOL. Well, I hope you get off work soon and have a smooth rest of your work day. Alright, so yes, I will play. No, I don't want to use the Peerless style again. I think I have one more. Which means I can go win 200,000 yen anytime I want, which is pretty good. Alright, so pre-diabetes. I mean, like, honestly, I, like, flipped that link out. It looked pretty good to me, honestly. I didn't have a chance to read through the whole thing, so I can't say 100% for sure, because I was just like, well, let me make sure. I was like, I said some shit, and then I'm pretty sure about an amount of these points, but like, let me just double check before I go live on Twitch and speak out of my butt. Ooh, what's this game? No, this is Mahjong. This is Mahjong. This is Japanese Rishi Mahjong. Yes, Mahjong! Are you a Mahjong enjoyer? It's so nice. I love it so much. I've, like, really, really come to love this game. I am gonna pawn. I think I have a good chance to do all triplets here, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, you have no idea how to play this? It's a little bit like a cross between, poker and rummy. Like a little, but not. So, yeah. I really want one of those dragons. You're trying to make, straights and, triplets. And so, it's not helpful. I don't need, okay. So, I'm really trying to, but you can't just make just, like, 3 in a row, like 2, 3, 4, and then triples. Like, there's also extra rules. Like, there's hands that it has to make, like a poker hand. So if you don't have anything that scores, you can't go out and win. So there's like complicated stuff to it, and then like I stole tiles and that affects it. Like it's pretty complicated. I saw the sweetest looking mahjong table on Twitter once around the time people were talking about some ladies that were reinventing mahjong. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I don't know about the table. Was it one of them automatic tables? Those are so fucking sweet looking. Ah, that's what I was wanting! Okay. 5. 5, 5. You know, I don't see any green dragons out. I don't. No, I do. Okay, never mind. I'm a liar. There's a green dragon out. There's 2 green dragons out. 5s. There's 1 5. 2 5s. Wow, this is kind of shit. Huh. I'm gonna do this. I think it's more likely that someone will discard a green dragon than a 5, because the only thing you can make with green dragons are pairs and are like triplets, like of the same kind. You can't make a straight with them. So, but you could with a 5. So it almost looked computer generated. This like, yeah, no, those things are real. The automatic tables that like smoosh them up and dispense the tiles. Oh my god, they look so wonderful, like fucking wizard shit. I'm just so in love with them. Just astonishing. Oh no! Shit. See, it's not great. Because I also need, I need more triplets. This sucks. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. Oh, well, I do want to do that. Okay, so now I am in Tenpai, which is the ready state. Not that it matters because that person won. But yeah, if you're in the ready state and it goes to a draw, then like there's points. It's just like, it's very complicated. But like I can talk about Mahjong all fucking day because I really like it. I've gotten really into it. I think there was like a point, I mean, I am very interested in the Mahjong strategy just because I'm really interested in Mahjong. But I don't really think like I'm gonna really utilize them, because then I'd have to be like, you know, sober and paying attention, and that feels like a drag. So it's like, I'm interested to know what they are, but I probably won't implement them and try to like get good or anything, because I don't care. But it is like so much fun, and listen, it's just nice, right? It just sounds nice. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So, fuck. Those are out. I like dipping so hard on the Dora, but at any rate. Yeah, so pre-diabetes. I was at one point, doing research. And it's not like I'm not gonna ever do this. It is my intention to go back and finish this. I have a lot of intentions that at this point are kind of like hopes and wishes with how sick I've been with the long COVID. So I'm trying to be like gentle on myself about like what I can and can't do, because what I can't do insofar is like creative work, like the creative work of making videos and like writing. What I can't do is everything, and it sucks. And it's like, I don't know, it like hurts my heart, you know? But it is what it is, and like, I hold out hope that, you know, I will feel better for longer. Because, you know, I did make stuff, like the Harry Potter video, Faketopia video. Like, I was still, like, I was in, like, good periods from the long COVID when I did those things. So, you know, I think it'll, you know, I will hopefully at least enter a good period and be able to make some of the content that I really would like to make. Oh, it's so tough. Yeah, it sucks. It's just like, you know, I know, I like, just like really love and appreciate people who, you know, like, the work that I've done, with writing and with YouTube and stuff. Like, people are so, like awesome and nice and everything, but I just, like, it's not because I don't want to, you know? Even though I have, like, mentally, at least, like, I've not mentally divested myself of making videos. I have mentally divested myself of YouTube as, like, a platform. Because, like, I mean, it's just so bad. And, like, I'm not, like, engaged, mentally very much with, like, what I know it would take to give me, like, more popularity or whatever, because, like, I just don't care. And I'm lucky enough that I don't, like, really need to, so I just, like, I'm not going to. That may change at some point, but hopefully it won't, because I like the ability to say no, I won't do that. Creating stuff is so hard. I hate that I get all sorts of ideas when I'm in bed and I can't do anything about it. And then when I could maybe do something, I get caught up with literally anything else. Oof, it's like you've been reading my diary. You know, I mean, because also it's like, my creative life is only part of my life. And then, like, I also have a job, and I have family that I have to take care of, and I have a house that gets very dirty, and, you know, and it's just like, sometimes, you know, the process of writing a novel, of readying, I hesitate to even say this, because I just can't, like, can't really be pressured right now, but, like, 1, 2, 3, okay. But, like, yeah, I've been trying to get just, like, even a Kindle single short story for 99 cents out, and just haven't been able to. And it's been an upsetting amount of time that I've been trying to get to that and haven't been able to. That's a pretty dope hand. Alright. Learning about ADHD was, in a way, such a relief because I'm happy to have it, but it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get you. Like, the brain fog, too, is, like, just the worst. I haven't had as much problems with that as I have had with other symptoms, but, like, I'll just do one more. Yes, I will play. But, it's just so, I don't know. It sucks. I mean, it just sucks. But, like, the kind of sick thing is when, at least when I have some brain fog, the, like, part of my brain that is just, like, screaming all the time is, like, a little quieter. I mean, not that I prefer it that way. I don't. I just, like, you know, silver lining fucking anything at this point, because God knows there's nothing else. I mean, when I'm trying to, like, I really don't believe in that stuff, you know? Like, I'm not about that. I don't really believe in manifesting your whatevers. Like, I don't really think that's a thing, you know? But, like, if it helps you, like, God bless, but, like, I just can't believe in it, and I've seen that kind of thought process used to, like, really manipulate people, so I have some beef with it as a thing societally, but, like, if it's helping you personally, like, you know, God bless, but, like, it does not help me, usually, and, like, a lot of times, I feel like people can get kind of coercive with that, where they're like, good vibes only. And that fucking sucks, and it's like a, you know, it's just mean. So like, yeah, I'm not really about not really about that. Yeah, 7, that would be better. But like, I've kind of found myself in a place where I'm just like, I mean, I guess I'll try some positive thinking, because like, I have nothing else. And our coyote, I'm jealous the screaming is louder for me when I get brain fog. Haha. Oh no. Also, hi. Welcome. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I mean, like, honestly, turning down the brain shrieking is like a significant amount of why I have always been such a stoner, is because like it does that. I need something to do that because this is excessive, and like I need a break sometimes, you know, like just some fucking times, because it's like, Jesus, bitch, like this is not helping. You know, sometimes I just want to grab my brain and be like, I know. Like, I think that all of the forgetting all the time, right, is so shitty, and it sucks so fucking bad. And I think, fuck you. I think sometimes, like, I have this, like, alarm bell in my brain that's like, you're gonna forget, you're gonna forget, you're gonna forget. And, like, yeah, that's there for reasons. But, like, it's not pleasant, number one. And number two, sometimes the thing my brain wants me to forget, like, to not forget, is that everything is bad. And I'm just like, oh, I know. I know. Fuck off. Yeah, like, brain, can you stop panicking now, please? Yes. Shut up. God, like, it's like, I know things are bad, I assure you, I got the memo. Could you maybe chill at least fucking 20% over this, which is bullshit? And like, and that's why I take weed. Because it gives me severe anxiety, and I cannot, like, intrusive thoughts, oh shit. And with the COVID and the not sleeping, the intrusive thoughts are like, hey bitch, we're moving in. And I'm like, I fucking hate y'all. Just like fucking worst. Oh yeah, so ADHD and anxiety are simultaneously hell. And also, I wonder if I'd ever do anything without the anxiety. I know, because I'm like, both my psychiatrist and my psychologist, because I have both kind of, not really gotten on to me, but kind of nudged at me with the idea of like, hey, you really probably should be taking your rescue meds more than you are by what you're saying that you're doing. And I'm kind of like, I can't get too relaxed until some things are done, because otherwise nothing will be done, and that is bad. Anyway, thank you God for medical cards, because like, shit is like life-saving. Really, very much, you know. Oh man, okay, so basically I should say a thing about pre-diabetes, right? Alright, so I'm like, I don't want to be like, ow, I cliffhangered y'all, and then it's like not even, not even get into it. But like, seriously, that article that I linked, I think is, I mean, I didn't have a chance to like skim the shit out of it or anything, but like, I just kind of looked over it very quickly, because I had a series in the works, and I've done all the book reading. I just didn't. I have certain things I need to pin down, and I just didn't have a chance to do that. So, But I am intending to go back to them. I want to do fat activism basics episodes that like collate a lot of research that I have done into diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. I have to be so fussy with read streams. Some of them are so nice and others are a nightmare for me. While I know people who can just smoke anything and it's good for them, and also the tiniest hit will send me to space. Oh yeah, I mean, it's so different for different people. I'm like not one of those like people who's like, oh yeah, it's like supernatural medicine for everybody, man, and everybody should do it regardless of their circumstances or whatever bullshit I thought up. Like, no, it is individual to individual people, and it does not work for everybody. And on some people, it actually has an adverse effect, and that sucks. Because I've found it really helpful, and I think, you know, it's a good tool for some people, and if it's not a good tool for you, that's a shame, because like we don't get a lot of good tools, you know. Big same. I miss working from home because it means I can smoke and just chill and work, and it gives me a weird sense of focus, but then too much and it's panic at the discount. Haha, same. I like Stardog a lot for focus. Kinda nervous to mix with Adderall now that I'm on that, though. It's a thin line. For sure not having enough tools. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, we just need... I'm like, God bless, if you find something that works for you, like, it's so hard to find anything that works. Like, I can't, like, anybody who has ADHD, I'm like, man, I hope you find something that helps you, because, like, we do not get a lot of support or help as a group, to be honest. And that sucks, because, like, you know, we do really need it. It's just not made available. Alright. So I had this, I'm like, I am gonna say this. I had this thing going, and I just won't look at the chat until I get done with it. And then I'll roll up the chat after, because I keep getting distracted. Because my ADD is so bad right now, y'all. It's so bad. Okay, so pre-diabetes. I don't want to say, I'm gonna say the thing and then not do it. Because, y'all, I keep my promises. Okay? Alright, so here's the thing. I did an amount of research for a planned series into the big three fat diseases, or the diseases that are blamed on people being fat. Cancer, asterisk to that. Diabetes, I mean, probably asterisk to that too. And heart disease, or heart attacks. And I read an amount of books on them, I think 3 or 4 with the like an amount, yeah, I've read like 6 or 8 books on, like, to get, you know, just a baseline basis, and then formulate from the books. I sort of formulate, although it was really, God, it was difficult, especially with diabetes, to find anything that wasn't just hot fucking garbage. It was very difficult. But I did eventually find an angle to kind of circumvent the, like, absolute garbage that is available for, like, there's, the information level is just fucking raw hot garbage. It's very bad. So, like, I found a way to sort of circumvent that as a research process and come up with, like, better information, and that was good. And so I was kind of getting ready for it, and then COVID. I got COVID. So, sigh. Like, did y'all know, right before COVID happened, my book got a star from Publishers Weekly, which is, like, was so amazing and flattering and just, like, wonderful to happen. And then, like, I just have not been able to follow up on that with, like, anything. And it's just, like, real depressing sometimes, and I try not to think about it. But yes. So, at any rate, I had this plan. I'm just not gonna, like, talk about that series thing anymore, because it just makes me feel sad, and I don't want to feel sad. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Tanyao here, which is like a hand I think I can get. La la la. La la la. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. I will cheat. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta do it this way. Because I could conceivably go out here. Although it's like not... Oh shit. It did happen. I was about to say it's not super likely. Okay, so I read all this stuff. I had formulated this, like... in the books that I read to get kind of what I considered enough of a baseline, like, shit, it took me, like, almost a year. And then, like, I was like, okay, I feel comfortable with this as a baseline. And then I formulated some questions, and then COVID, and I haven't been able to go further, so I still have, like, that, like, in my head. I haven't done anything with it, like, I didn't write it down or anything, but, like, I guess I will at some point, but, like, I'm not gonna do it until I'm ready to start working on it, because it'll just make me sad. But, like, yeah, I know what my sort of process and ideas were. But at any rate, I did some research into diabetes is significantly beyond what is normally available by just Googling things, because Googling things is not a great way to look up stuff on diabetes because the information is quite bad. It was very frustrating. I actually had to ask a friend for help, Michelle Addison, the fat nutritionist, because I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then we, you know, kind of commiserated about it, and she gave me some search terms and kind of pointed me in a good direction. But, yeah, so here's the thing about pre-diabetes. There's it's like an onion of problems, right? You just keep peeling back layers and finding more fucking problems. So originally, my issue or problem with this as a diagnostic, like, well, as a diagnosis, really, had to do with, like, basically, like, how diabetes is tested for, and like how it this sort of historically has come down, like the way it's been. I don't want to get into the history of it right now. Let's see if I can summarize. Basically, the issues that I kind of had with it on the research that I had done were a significant amount of questions about it as a, like, social structure, which I think is where I was kind of coming from originally, based on some of the books that I had read. But, like, I additionally had some issues where I was like, what is the diagnostic criteria for this? And I poked around at that some, but not like, no, I do not want to do that. Not like as extensively as I would if I was, like, you know, ready to do the video. But, yeah, so I was like, you know, the thing about a diabetes diagnosis is it really should be, especially for type 2, type 2 is a degenerative illness. It has to do, because there's a significant difference in type 1 diabetes and type 2. Type 1 diabetes is the last time I looked into it, at that point, the latest research was people suggesting that it might be caused by a virus or something. I'm not sure, like some interaction with a virus, but then, like, that doesn't super fit, because, like, you know, you'll have one child in a family develop type 1 diabetes and one not, and so if it's a virus, then, like, how is it being transmitted? You know, it's like, there's a lot of open questions that people are, like, looking into all the time. But, like, type 1 comes on very suddenly, and basically your pancreas, which makes insulin, gets essentially fucking nuked, and then you can't make insulin at all. And so it's a lack of insulin is the issue with type 1 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes has to do with your body is making the insulin, but the cells are not intaking it properly. So it's not the same process, right? They both have to do with insulin and blood sugar, but it's very different how they work, essentially, like as a disease process. Okay. What, Allie? Oh, keyword high. Okay, so let me roll up. Okay. Because I'm like, this is long. Let me roll up a little bit. CBD is a blessing, though. I have these water-soluble teas that turn on the streaming and synergize nice with meds. Sweet. Screaming. Twitter cliffhanger. What did my ADHD make me miss now? Because did you know, Allie, that ADHD can really fuck up your life? News at 11 flops thematically on the ground. Oh. Keyword 26, Allie. Hi. Nighty Mighty clients came in. Wish I could say that you come back later. I'm listening to Ellie's stream. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, so the Twitter, Miss Dravel, the Twitter cliffhanger was, I was like, did you know that pre-diabetes is a scam diagnosis? And then I went, time to go stream, bye. I didn't do that on purpose. I just, like, thought of it based on seeing one of my friend's tweets. And then it was, like, time to stream. So I did a quick, like, you know, I know about this, but let me just see what I can skim through in the, like, 10 minutes it's going to take my fracking gaming laptop to boot. And so, 5-10 minutes, it does. And so, like, you know, getting all set up and stuff, and there is some waiting for things to, like, load. So I was kind of quickly looking, and I found something, I skimmed through it, it looked pretty good. So I sent the link. So I think I'm, like, I don't think I actually cliffhangered people too bad, because I did find a link. I think everyone over 30 on my dad's side has type 2 diabetes. Yeah, it's super genetic, is the thing. And, like, I mean, kind of the thing, just in general, the important thing to keep in mind about type 2 diabetes as an illness of, like, metabolism, right, is that it is very heavily correlated to, basically people who, poverty, pollution, people who have been the victims of capitalism in being forced to live at places that are polluted, people who were enslaved, people who were colonized, people who were deliberately starved by colonizers and slavers. And, like, you know, shockingly, that damage shows in the body. Who could have thought? But it does, and it does get passed down, and that's what's happening. So, like, that's always really something that needs to be kept in mind, because a lot of the rhetoric around type 2 diabetes has to do with, like, basically talking shit about people and calling them, like, ding-dongs and shit, and it's, like, fucked up, and people need to stop, because, like, that ain't it, man. Like, it's just not, okay? And, like, you know, the other thing that's really heavily correlated with getting type 2 diabetes is dieting. So, that's something to keep in mind. But, okay, so diabetes really should be diagnosed. Your blood sugar goes up and down throughout the day. Stress can affect blood sugar. It's very ticky as a measurement. And there's a reason why people who do type 1 diabetes, who have type 1 diabetes, I'm on the second edible, so you have to excuse me if my words are a little ADHD weed. Because we're just all gonna have to live with it. But, so anyway, man, fuck that. Man, this hand sucks. It's so early to pawn, though. ADH weed. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so, like, blood sugar, not a stable measurement, I guess is what I'm gonna say, is because, like, I mean, obviously, like, you eat, your blood sugar goes up because you've eaten, you know, like, different things make blood sugar go up, you know, faster than others. There's, like, all kinds of stuff involved in that, and it is complicated. But, like, you know, stress can do stuff to your blood sugar, like, there's other things that can do stuff to your blood sugar besides just, like, specifically the food that you're eating. And, like, having an insulin sensitivity that progresses over time is one of those things. And so what ends up happening is, like, the pancreas gets, like, overloaded, blah, blah. I mean, like, I'd have to brush up on the disease process, but, like, basically, you develop, your blood sugar kind of creeps up over time, because type 2 diabetes is a degenerative disorder. It develops over time, right? And there is an idea in a lot of popular people, I don't really know how to put this except to say that the idea that, like, is very popular and is coming out of people's doctor's offices, that you can somehow change your diet and not get type 2 diabetes if you were going to get it anyway, is just not true, okay? Gestational diabetes is also, like, a high risk for developing type 2 later in life. They don't really know why. Because it seems, there's so much shit that they don't know. And, like, that's the thing that's so fucking frustrating, is they spend so much time, like, dicking the fuck around on, like, bullshit with, like, oh, well, these poor people get type 2 diabetes because, you know, if you'll excuse the phrase, they're stupid, and they don't know how to fucking feed themselves. And it's just like, that's not it. That's not it. And, like, it is absolutely being caused by, like, the fucking ravages of capitalism. Like, let's get fucking serious. And you're blaming the victims of capitalism who show that victimization in their body for being victimized by capitalism the worst. Like, that sucks. That's real shit. People shouldn't do that. It makes me real mad. It's bullshit. But at any rate, I'm like, the way people talk about type 2 diabetes is just unfucking conscionable. It is absolutely fucking unconscionable. And, it, like, if I can't get anything impressed on people, I would like to impress two things on people. Don't make kids diet. It is child abuse. Stop being shitty about type 2 diabetes, for fuck's sake. It's not okay. Jesus Christ. It's a disability. Don't be a dick. What is wrong with people? Ugh. I'm just like, this is the other reason why I'm like, maybe, I don't know if I should talk about this, it makes me so mad. It's so fucking wrong. It's so overwhelming to me how diet mindset is steeped into everything now. It's like, where do you even start with it? Oh my god, I know! It's just like, I mean, the thing is, and I do believe this, I think things are changing. I think that we are at a point where things could be different because more people are willing to listen than have been willing to listen in the past. Specifically because a lot of the things that people are saying about COVID and fat people do not make any fucking sense, and everyone can see you. You know? Like, it's been a real fucking weird messaging decision on their part to do something so obviously, like, the emperor is naked. You know what I mean? It's like they pulled their own fucking Wizard of Oz curtain down over Krispy Kreme donuts, and it couldn't have happened to a fucking better group of people. Fuck y'all. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who are like, oh shit, it's way worse than I ever thought. Even fat people sometimes, because you get so caught up in, like, people make you think it's your individual fault, you know? And it's real easy to get, like, stuck in that. Because, like, what are you supposed to think? Nobody tells you any different. How are you supposed to know? Someone has to tell you, you know? There's not like a way to conceive an if you're in a framing that is so encompassing. Like I'm gonna go play some Koi Koi because I'm tired of Mahjong. And I'm gonna go play Koi Koi now because I fucking love Koi Koi. It's so good, y'all. Koi Koi is good. I like it so much. I've spent a lot of time paranoid about getting diabetes as bad as family members, but intuitive eating saved me from that like everything else. Oh, I'm so glad for you. I mean, like, dieting damages your metabolism. This is a problem of metabolism. Like, it's not, like, it's not rocket science, you know? Destroy a face! Oh, shit! Oh! Yo! Is happening? Oh my god! He died! That's what happened! Oh! I like it. She got her own back. She killed that man! Oh no! Oh! Oh, he died too! I mean, it's funny to me. Damn. I'm still worried about it, but I'm hoping not having hardcore dieted in 8 years means it's less likely. I mean, we can't do anything about the dieting we did in the past. All we can do is be like, what the fuck, man? I just beat your ass. What are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? What is your problem? You want to get fucking hit with a stick? Because you can be until you die. You too. Ugh. Oh man, he is beefy strong now, y'all. This is very funny. Right, so like, you like the blonde lady? She's pretty good, right? Yeah, so like, alright. Oh no, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go up and get up to the Koi Koi. So like, here's the thing. A lot of people are getting diagnosed off of having pre-diabetes off of one blood test. That's not it, man. That's not how fucking, that's not even how blood sugar works, you know? I mean, like, and like, you know, I know, like, I'm very close with a thin person who has recently been diagnosed with high blood pressure, which runs in their family. So it's like not great, but like, you know, there's medication and it's being controlled, so it's like, you know, workable. But like, it weren't no like, hey, let's go ahead and start you on this medication the first time you had a high blood pressure reading. Do you know what I fucking mean? It was like, oh, my bad, like, we gotta, you know, go eat less salt, man. Come back, you know, come back, and they would schedule appointments, right? Because they were watching it. But it would be like, you know, we're gonna come back to you in like 2 or 3 months and see if you try to like lower your salt intake, like if that does anything. And like, okay, that's not really doing what we want. Like, I want you to like, you know, keep doing the salt intake thing and try, like, what are you doing for exercise? Can you do a little bit more? You know, like, okay, come back in a couple of months. It's like, it's not really doing anything. And they went back a few times, trying a couple of different things, and then we're like, okay, let's try medication, right? It wasn't no, like, you look like a heart attack, have some medicine. That's all I'm saying, is like your blood pressure can be really high one day because you're really fucking stressed out. And so it doesn't diagnostically make sense, especially if it's in the, like, it's high, but it's not like, you know, dangerously high. like that moment, it doesn't make a lot of sense the first time you see a high reading to immediately dupe someone over to fucking medication. Like, you need to make sure that that wasn't like an anomaly, which is the kind of care you want people to get. That makes sense, right? Especially for the type of reading that can fluctuate, especially a type of reading that can fluctuate based on whether or not someone's had a cup of coffee, you know, or whether or not they're stressed out. You want to make sure that that's not a one-off before you start giving people medication. That is a type of care that makes sense. It's okay, it's over here. Great, sounds perfect. Problem is if they see that you're fat and you get one fucking blood reading that's wrong, they will tell your ass you have pre-diabetes. And like, that's just not appropriate. So that was like my, oh my god, why does this keep happening? Did I just open this up and the game was like, it is death boob time? I don't know. I did not see that until today, and then we saw it 3 times in a row. This game is mysterious. It's a mysterious mystery. I don't know what to say. Y'all don't really, you make me beat one more ass before I fucking, what? Alright, come on, hoes, let's go. Let's make it quick. Oh, fuck you, dude. Now it's time. You don't get it. Oh, shit! You wanna die? Oh, no! Oh! Yo! Look at that! Shit! I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that this is not the fucking best game series in the world. You can't tell me that, because it would be a lie. And why would you lie to me? It's not right. Alright, I don't remember if it's on the 3rd or 2nd floor. I definitely wish I could undo it too. This whole time my body was able to tell me what I needed more or less, but I didn't listen. All we can do is move forward. I have a weakness in my soul for fictional women committing violence against jerks. Well, you just got 3 in a row. It's amazing. My blood pressure is usually normal, but of course nurses get all when it's 1 or 2 points high when I'm in pain. LOL. Precisely. Thankfully never pushed meds though. Stramo, I thought Kiryu came here to look good and kick ass, and he already looks real good. It's true. I'm just like, I gotta button up this like pre-diabetes thing. Can we play? You got Koi Koi? No, I don't want to play Oichikabu. No. I said I want to play Koi Koi. Oh, we have. Why are you not at your desk? Yes. Give me beginner, cause I'm on my second edible. Yes. I use the Lucky Hanafuda card. I still do not know what that is supposed to do. I do not think it does anything. Alright, I'm the dealer. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, so nice. Alright. Yes, bitch. Okay, so... Oh my god. Y'all, I already won. Alright, so anyway. So I already had some suspicions about this metric. Even before doing some research. Basically, at the very, like, kind of base level, what my research came up with was that, pre-diabetes is a diagnosis that is extremely new. It is something that was... it came down from the Americans with Diabetes Association, which is one of them non-profits that has some interesting funders. And they just, like, literally took it from the nonprofit, and then they've reduced the basically you have a base blood sugar level that you get a number, right? Your number, like if your number is like, you know, I don't know, let's use letters because like you guys might know what the numbers are, and so you'll be like, no, that's wrong. Like if I tell you your blood sugar is G, do you know if that's bad? No, you don't fucking know. Because you gotta have the measurements, you gotta have the cutoffs, you gotta have the, like, it's never just the BMI, right? It's the cutoffs also. It's the categories, right? Blood sugar categories have been reduced. I believe for diabetes twice. For type 2 diabetes, I think it was twice. And then pre-diabetes was added. Yeah, and it was added by people who have financial interests. This part may not shock you, but yeah, so that's kind of the long and the short of it, really. It's not, the way it's being diagnosed is not really proper, in my opinion. You know, you can take that for what it's worth. If you don't, I mean, I am not a doctor, it's true, but, I do not have an MD, but I have 10 years of experience researching these kinds of topics in this specific field. So, you know, I think my work speaks for itself, and that is my credential. Take it for what you know, what you think it's worth. But yeah, I'm like, it, there's just like, it's for the money, y'all. But, like, I think also, in addition to, I mean, I think the thing that I would cover that's, like, you really, like, if you're really interested in this, probably read that article. They have a lot of, details that I'm kind of, like, alighting for the sake of time, and in this not being the whole stream. Also, the way doctors act like no one but a doctor can understand anything about health or bodies is bullshit. It's like a bullshit cherry on top of all the other medical bullshit. I hate that attitude. Oh, yeah, like, MDs are just, like, it's wild, you know? Because, like, I usually will let people slide when they come, like, get all fucking rammy at me in my mentions and shit, because I'm just like, fucking whatever, you know, who cares? Especially if it's somebody who doesn't have, like, a lot of, you know, followers or whatever. But, like, if you are an MD and you want to try me, come on over. Come on. Come on over. If you got your PhD, or you're like, I'm a graduate student, or you want to do anything where you think you can check me on credentials, when I think the community knows what my credentials are, because they're all out there. I publish them, you know, like, it's all there. I back my shit up because I have to, because I can't actually, like, point to a PhD or an MD behind my name and say, well, that's why you have to believe me. Like, I actually have to produce believable, like, research. I have to, like, have the things I say be backed up, because, like, I don't have any other credentials other than, like, what I have done in the past, and like, the fact that I'm really transparent about everything that I do.
Oi.
I appreciate the tweet about all of that. I'm asking for an autism diagnosis and being told I don't have the look broke my idealization of doctors. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's just shit. I'm not gonna call coy. Ha 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 ha. I won. Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, honestly, y'all, I got, like, part of the reason why I'm like, don't get up my ass about going to the doctor. It's like everything that I've already said, but part of it is just like getting some of the, I mean, I'm glad that I did the work to get the ADHD diagnosis and the asthma diagnosis. I needed those diagnoses, but, like, you know, when I entered perimenopause early and they had to rule out a bunch of stuff, and it was necessary. I'm not sorry that I did it. It was kind of traumatizing though, because it was all kind of bing bang boom at once, and then I had some, you know, dermatology stuff that was pretty fucking traumatizing, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm finding it really hard. Finding it really hard to get there. So if you think I don't like fucking struggle with this shit, you're wrong. Cause I still do. It's hard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure something out, cause I always do. But like, I won't make it any easier, you know. Being dismissed for certain issues and treated like a drug seeker if you're seeking ADHD meds were just a couple of things that wrecked it for me also. Imagine if we could look at the info, over the credentials. Yeah. I mean, like, that is one of the, like, for all that these people like to snark at me about logical fallacies sometimes, I'm just like, you know, appeal to authority, bitch. Appeal to authority. The info's either correct or it's not. If it comes from a super, you know, trash monster like me, that don't make it wrong. It's either wrong or it ain't. And, like, that's simply that. And, like, people just people don't want to, like, take this stuff from me, especially when they're like, but, like, you're not respectable. And I'm like, man, fuck your respectability. Like, where has it gotten all of us? No fucking where. I mean, like, I'm not gonna be respectable. I'm not gonna, like, do all this shit no more because, like, fuck y'all. It's gone nowhere. And, like, for what? I get more people to understand and know what I'm talking about talking the way that I do. Because I know how to fucking talk to people. I'm just like, people just piss me off. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the deal. I'm like, yeah, let me just roll up. Is there anything else I want to say about Type 2? I mean, I think that, yes, there was. And it was I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to be done. And I will reference you back to that article. And if I am not majestically stoned, I will try to write a thread. And if not, I'll do it tomorrow. But because not everyone's going to want to listen to my, like, rambly-ass ADD audio. Like, I really do so much better with text because, like, I can, like, Twitter's been really good for getting me, like, focused on, like, writing in a succinct way, which has been, like, pretty great. But, oh, man, he's got the boar. That fucking sucks. Oh, man. Nice. Yes! Oh! Oh, bitch, take that! No, I will not call Koi. Alright. I think that, like, in addition, because there's always the, like, there's the overt appeal and the covert appeal, right? So, every time they're doing these things, there's an overt appeal, and then there's a covert appeal. And then there's also sometimes, like, I don't know. There's, like, what's on the table, what people are understanding themselves to do, right? And then there is what they are actually doing within the systems that we are in. A lot of people will really, like, want to tell you that they're helping fat people, and then they'll come out and be like a fucking bariatric surgeon, and I'm just like, no, you are not. So, you know, a lot of people think they're helping, no matter, you know, but, that help is, so that person thinks they're doing something. And that's the overt kind of on the top of the table, but, like, underneath, they're supporting this system, right? So, yeah, the overt, like, what's on the reason why I'm like, this is a scam, is because, like, the, you know, what's on top of the table is, like, this was done to make money from the pharmaceutical companies, like the same shit with BMI back for Fen-Phen. Like, this has been going on since the 90s. It's the same shit. It's the same time loop bullshit. Every time, it's literally always the same. They've been doing it since the 90s. They've been getting away with it since always, and they literally don't even think that they have to publish research anymore. It's quite bad, actually. Like, that WHO thing is fucking chilling. They did not even feel like they had to publish a paper. You know why? Because they fucking didn't. They didn't. It fucking chilled me, man. So yeah, on top of the table, these bitches want to make money. Like, and there are financial interests. Okay, so there's that. But underneath what's going on here is it props up and supports this, like, fiction. You know, it's been kind of, there's been a push-pull in the messaging with the diet industry of things like not being a diet, right? Because, like, there has been messaging from fat activists that has worked, and the idea that diets suck and they don't work is, like, pretty evident, and it's not hard to convince people of that, because, like, you know, everyone knows. Like, people can see with their eyes what fucking happens, right? Like, you know, y'all treat people like they can't even see what's going on in front of their faces, and they fucking can. But at any rate, like, so there's been this kind of messaging problem, whereas people basically they've been pushing this through kind of since the 70s, and since people have kind of come through and discovered for themselves, yeah, sure. That, like, you know, what we all know, like, it's kind of harder to sell magic. I mean, there's always some people who are gonna buy the fucking magic ghost celery juice because, like, Jesus. But, like, it's not as easy to, like, convince people of this shit as it used to be. So now they come through with pre-diabetes, right? The thing about pre-diabetes that makes it so insidious is that it is, like, so fucking ridiculous. It's in the, like, even the literature on it, or from what I was able to glean, you know, and from what I remember, it is, like, yes, it's most people who qualify for a pre-diabetes diagnosis of having a slightly elevated blood sugar the one time, which is what we're talking about here, okay? Most of those people, like, don't end up having type 2 diabetes because they never were going to. You know, that's it. Ta-da! Like, I mean, like, seriously, if you, like, eat a muffin, right? Like, say you get, like, a real fucking delicious blueberry muffin with one of them, like, crunchy sugar tops, and you're like, yes! And you eat your muffin, and you go to your doctor's appointment, right? And they're like, oh, while you're here, what? You know, like, you eat it, like, right before, because you're like, chill, and then I'll just go to the doctor, it'll be my treat, because I don't want to go. And then you go, and you're brave, and you do the thing you're supposed to, which is good. And then, like, they're just like, oh, why don't we just blah, 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 and they take, like, your blood sugar at the doctor, and you're, like, elevated, because you literally just ate, like, the world's best, like, sugar crunchy muffin. You could get a pre-diabetes diagnosis from that. So, of course, most of those people are not going to go on to have pre-diabetes. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. Jesus fucking Christ! So yeah, of course.
Koi.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to call Koi. Fuck. I didn't want to call Koi. I lost track of what I was doing. I'm not gonna call Koi again. No.
Yosh.
Yosh! But because people are being told off of maybe a burger or a muffin or having a really bad week at work that they have pre-diabetes or, like, God forbid, pre-diabetes, which is a thing I'm also starting to hear about. And then, like, they like, I don't know, like, don't have a muffin before they have a blood test. Like, they do an actual fasting test. I know someone that this happened to, so I'm not pulling this out of thin air, okay? And it wasn't a muffin, it was a burger, but, like, this person had, like, not been able to have lunch and was trying, you know. Man, people got lives and they're busy, and it's just like, you want a real blood sugar, you gotta do fasting, man. This ain't it. You know, they do a real blood sugar test and they're like, yeah, you don't have pre-diabetes anymore. And it's like, yeah, 'cause you did a real test. But you think that the reason that you don't have pre-diabetes anymore is because you're, like, virtuous, right? It's like, oh no, I have, like, virtuously, like, defeated the demon of pre-diabetes because I had a real blood test this time, and actually there's nothing wrong with me. But, like, it forms this narrative because, like, you watch people, look for this, because I see this all the time. People being like, well, I was told I had pre-diabetes or pre-diabetes, and then, you know, they said, like, really watch your diet and do this and do that, and we'll come back in 3 months and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, lo and behold, they have them do a real fucking test in 3 months, and there ain't nothing wrong with their blood sugar, and then, like, they think they defeated diabetes, and that is an experience that they can map on to people who actually have type 2 diabetes, which is fucking insulting. And that's my rant. Ta-da! Alright, I should roll up now. I was like, I want to finish that part. I love your audio. Your southern accent recently came out and it delighted me. I know, it's like my brain, some like layer of masking just crumbled and like I'm just back to being southern again, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna try to keep it this time because, like, fuck these people. I'll talk how I want. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I love your ADHD rambles. I find them extremely informative and also fun. Yeah, thank you. Oh, man. Your thing about, yeah, I'm gonna, like, just for the sake of time, I appreciate y'all, like, chatting with each other. I love that you're talking. But I'm gonna skip past some of the stuff where you're going back and forth. Yes. Okay. I feel what? I already feel like I need to lie down when all the medical fat phobias and ableisms in the world really make me need to lie down. I feel that. The worst is even from the most radical leftists, you can find uncritical offhand comments and so many people close their ears if you say anything. Ooh boy howdy, has that been the theme of my Twitter this past month? Y'all, I've been sick and I got real ornery because I'm just sick of being fucking ignored, to be honest. I mean, like, you know, if I offer to help somebody and they're like, no thank you, that's fine. But, like, don't talk about it then. Because now you can't say you didn't know, and you can't say there wasn't an offer. And if you don't want to pick up the topic, I get it, right? If you have an audience that is not prepared for this, it could go bad. Like, real fucking bad for you. And I get it if
よし
people don't want to do that. Like, I understand, believe me. I'm one of the people it's gone very bad for. And, like, I would never tell someone that they should have to take that on. And I always warn people who work with me that they are potentially putting their hand in the beehive. Like, I'm just like, just so you know, I am literally radioactive. Um, and like, everyone who works with me ends up getting the shit stick, and I feel so fucking bad about it. But, like, and so a lot of times I just, like, you know, just so you know, people really hate me, but, because I don't think it's ethical to, like, not, like, warn people of that, because it's a lot, you know. Um, like, it's a lot. And I don't, like, want anybody to do a lot unless they already know what they're in for. And, you know, there's some people with certain kinds of audiences that I feel like they already kind of know what they're in for. And some people not, you know. Let me just jump up. But, yeah, I mean, like, I would never be like, oh, you have to do this. But, like, if you are going to do it properly. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna sit by while people get fat activism wrong anymore. And I have done, because I have tried to, like, do things the way people say they want them to be done. And it didn't go anywhere, and I am tired of it. So, I guess, you know, I'm just like, you don't have to talk about it. Like, it's really easy to not talk about it if you don't want to. So just don't. And if you are gonna talk about, like, this stuff, then you need to do it with the same amount of care that you would do anything else. Because otherwise it's fat-phobic. And, like, that sucks. That's it. It's Karen Terry. Hi! How you doing? Welcome. I have a sub-story around here. Ooh, it's pointing me this way. Oh, is this the guy where he's like, take the box to the guy? Is it down here? No? Oh, it's like over here. Huh? Oh, this guy. What's up, guy? You looking for something, pal? How many bells do you need?
Oi.
You. Say your prayers, you son of a bitch! What? Unknown man! Oh! Oh my god, unknown man, he picked him up! Get him! Oh man, unknown man. You could have put up more of a fight, to be honest. Chilling after dinner? Nice! What did you attack me for? Some guy named Masa emailed me about a job. All it said was to beat the crap out of a guy in a suit who asked how many bells I needed. Looks like we've been tricked.
Nani?
Tricked? What the hell do you mean by that? I'm here on a job from Masa too. He said you'd pay me if I asked about the bells. I don't got any cash for you though. Likewise, I don't think he planned on paying either of us. He probably told you to attack me so I'd stay quiet. Best case, he'd get a double takedown. That two-timing piece of shit! Guess there's no cash at the end of this string after all. But he must have known one of us would win, and he would need us both silenced. How did this begin? I don't even remember. This man has me running all over the place saying weird code words to people. In other words, he's probably nearby, hoping to finish off the winner. Kiryu, who is this guy?
Oh.
Stop right there! Get him! I don't know. It's all so confusing! Oh, it's time for the screen to load. Sometimes it takes a while. The Dragon engine, sometimes a little ticky at first, very beautiful though. You're cornered now, Masa. It's time you started answering some questions. Mari, hi! Am I ending the stream just now that you came in? No, I got like 45 minutes roughly. How you doing? Damn, damn, damn. Why didn't you just die like you were supposed to? Now I gotta finish this myself. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, ill-natured man. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I bet you didn't know I had a sword in my pants. How? How are you so strong? I get to ask the questions here. First, what was the point of all that? Sorry, sir, but Kitty was only bad at two things, remembering things and dying. What was in the box? ...
Oi.
If you won't talk, I can always beat the answers out of you, kapow. Eep! Please, I've had enough ass kicking. It was a high-powered surveillance camera. There's a lot of creepers in this game.
Hmm?
A what? It's a device you can use to monitor people without them knowing. That's how I tracked you. I'm kind of an expert. But why? It was just a job that I didn't want to take personally, so I set you up to do it in my stead, you know, in case it went south. I'll pay you however much you want. Just let me go. Don't you ever pull people into your messes again. Now get lost. I'm so sorry! I knew this was gonna be fishy. And yet, we did it anyway, like we always do. Whoa. Hey, pal, sorry for all the fuss. It's me, Masa. I was wondering, how about you and me team up? I'm blocking this creep. Good job, buddy. Nice. Alright. I know I got, like... Yes, I do. I gotta go talk to the contractor about a playground for the orphanage. You better not try to rip off the orphanage again, or I will beat his ass. So hard. What's up? Please, no more. You don't get to decide that, asshole. You know you earned this, so stop your whining. Kiryu-san, help me! What's going on here?
Nani?
Can't you see we're busy? This is none of your business.
Oi.
It is, actually. I need that guy to be healthy enough to do some labor. Oh, you want to make it your business? You just join him. Oh! Oh, and he died. No, all his bones. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. You saved my life. Not before you got a beat down, though. Why'd the Yakuza turn on you? Well, after what happened with you the last time, I decided it was time to turn over a new leaf. Like, live clean, you know. But my Yakuza friends weren't too happy with my newfound morals. Understandable. Kitty was like, I've been in the Yakuza, yes. Anyway, I'm so glad you showed up when you did. What was it you needed built again? A playground. But Sunflower doesn't have much of a budget. Can you find a way to make it work? Yes, I should be able to write off the labor as a donation. And don't worry, I won't charge a yen more than I say. I'm running this company legit now. So many suits in this game. It's many suits. Ha. Well, glad to hear it. Looking forward to the finished thing. Looking forward to the finished thing. Yes. Oh, it's from Haruka. Hi, Uncle Kaz. They just finished building... Wow, that was fast. They just finished building a playground at Sunflower. Tsunaga-san gave it to us as a present. Isn't that incredible? I hope it's sunny all the time. That's nice. It was so quick. Oh shit, hey y'all. Ooh. Oh! Bitch! Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Oh! Fuck yeah! That's right, take that, bitch! Always turn me around from where I was going. What am I supposed to be? Oh my god, I have stats, y'all. Ooh. What can we get? Oh! Extreme powerful throw. I love throwing people! I love it so much. I mean, like... I'm just like, the things that people are fucking willing to excuse by appealing to, like, the existence of, like, fat people and type 2 diabetes is, like, people should be more... I don't know, concerned about that than it seems like they are, which is, sure is something. Alright, I'm gonna save up for that. Oh. Well, I don't need that then. Nintendo's got me fucked up because of the select and cancel buttons being switched from Sony and Microsoft at least decided to get on the same fucking train with that. And like, Nintendo's just out here like, fuck you. You, didn't I already give you a token of my good faith? What more do you need? Oh, I get it. You want me to join your group, huh? Fine, just forgive me already. Oh. I wish I never picked a fight with you. Yeah, now you have to go work in construction. That's fucking weird, man. Nintendo doesn't care. They have a license to print money. Oh, I know they don't care. It just keeps fucking me up. Like, how am I supposed to play PlayStation games and Nintendo at the same fucking time? Bad. That's how fucking bad. Confusedly on both.
Oh.
Hmm? Another email. Howdy, Kazu-chan. I'm near some kind of theater or something. I ain't got a clue where that moon dust place is. Think you can come and fetch me? Sounds like she's lost in front of the theater. Maybe if I help her, I'll figure out her real story. She's got a whole backstory, y'all. Granny White has got a whole backstory. Where you at, bitches? Oh, it's just you. I think I can take care of you. Oh, well, fuck you. Oh! Like that. Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay. It's like, what am I even supposed to be doing? Oh, talk to Sayama. Oh, know, I think we could do that. Let's just do that. Let's go talk to Sayama and be like, yep, we're ready for the funeral of Tadada. Yeah, I think that will work. Whee! Who wants to see some blood? I hope it's you. I hope you want to see the plot, because we're gonna see the plot. I am running towards the plot. I think. No, I am. Oh, right. Hello, give me a beef bowl, sir. Oh yeah, y'all. Yeah. Can I order everything? Oh shit, I totally can. Let's just do that. Yakuza Christmas game. You know, switching back and forth is good practice for your brain. I think that's what I try to tell myself. That's good. I'm just gonna think that. It seems nice. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. This way? This... I do not think that there is a plot important lettuce sandwich in this game. But there is a plot important lettuce sandwich in one of these games, and I'm just like, I want to get rid of my last lettuce sandwich because I might need it for the plot. I don't know. Oh shit. Well, fuck. Look at me. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, I didn't mean to. Alright, here you go. No, oh fuck, I gotta go in the back. God damn it, they change it every fucking game. Where you going, Serena, at? Every game. I get confused every game. The exits change every time. I feel like a side effect of ADHD for me is not being super adaptable, and it feels like a low-key way to work on that. Ooh, that's a nice way to think of it. Nah, these are pretty good. I'm gonna keep this rocket launcher, I think. Oh, Foxy, what are you doing? Miss Lady, no! Can you make it? Oh. You made it! You're very smart, Foxy. I hope that you know that. You're very good and smart. Sweet baby. So good. So sweet. Can you sit down, please? Can you sit down, please? Alright, it's time for a pet. Time for a Foxy pet. Pet the Foxy. She's important. Oh, gotta pet that cat. Pet the cat. Gotta pet the cat. Most important thing. Okay. Is that good? Is that good for now? Okay, good. Sounds like tomorrow's another busy day. Shall we call it a night? Yeah, let's do it. You're right. Let's get some rest. Miss Foxy. Alright. Plan on getting woken up bright and early. Thanks. Hi, Miss Foxy Cat. Miss Travel says hi. Hodge is in the bedroom where the bad boys have to go because they like to chew on cords. And there's no way to stream without cords. And he wants to kill my stream, and I will not let him. Morning. You're going to the 5th chairman's funeral today, yeah? I'll use this time to touch base with Osaka PD. I'll be out for a while. Take your time. I'm sure I don't have to say it, but try to stay out of trouble, okay? Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll call you when I get back. Now you're getting it. I'll catch a cab when I'm ready to head to the funeral. Go to Chojo Clan headquarters. Can I even get out this way? Oh shit, yes I can. Alright. Let's go do it. Terada's funeral. It's time.
何見てん
God damn it. Y'all.
だ泣かすぞ
Bullshit.
すぐ倒れんじゃねえぞ
Yeah. I'm busy. Yeah, that's why I pick more powerful throws. I like to throw people. Ah! I like it.
しばらく寝てろ
It's good stuff. Ah.
どちらまで行かれますか
Yeah. Take me to the Tojo clan headquarters, please. Oh, Foxy, you are such a good. You are such a good. Just changed into my, other people to talk to?
Hmm?
Something wrong?
Yeah.
It's just a lot of the officers and patriarchs haven't shown up yet. I haven't seen or heard from Patriarch Yujima or Patriarch Toda. They would never miss the 5th chairman's funeral. That would be like spitting on the Tojo clan. What could be the holdup? Well, that does not sound good. If you just sign here, please. Oh, my apologies, sir. Kiryu's like famous. We've lost so many pillars of the clan since last year. 5th Chairman Torada was here less than a year, but I can't help but feeling if I'd been there that day, I could have protected him. The guilt is tearing me apart. I'm just ashamed that I couldn't do more to save him, you know? Oh, buddy. It's not your fault. You weren't even there. Kiryu's like, I was there. You know. Why won't they answer?
Hmm?
What's wrong? I'm trying to reach the officers who still haven't shown up. None of them are picking up. I have got a bad feeling about this. If it was just one of them, I could believe it, but all of them, this is not good. Oh wait, it's just open.
Hello?
Patriarch Dojima's son was looking for you. I think he went into the funeral hall. Okay. Security is pretty tight today. What's the deal? Well, the last time we had a big funeral, somebody got shot, so maybe that. You know, it was last year. Just saying. Tarada. It's just like when I lost Kazuma-san. I'm left here to wonder how it was you and not me. I guess I've got more to accomplish first.
Aの人軍派が合流会と手を組んだとなれば、また多くの血が流れることは避けられないね。
とにかく一刻も早く合田会長の居場所を突き止めることです。
杯さえ交わせば奴らの動きは封じられる。
おい、何者だあいつら。どうなってんだ。
Uh-oh. What the hell is going on?
合流会の連中か。
そこどかんかいボケ。
He called him
またお
dinky?
会いしましたな、キリュウハン。
ここから先は一歩も通さない。
今日はリュウジさんもおらへん。ハンさん殺す気で思いっきり暴れさせてもらいますぜ。やれや。
Okay. I had a thought, and it was an interesting one. Here we go. Nope. It was, what if rocket launcher? Oh, really? I gotta fucking aim this bitch. Oh! Well, that was it. Damn, I can't believe I missed one of those. Alright. Well, fuck. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh, right. And then put it back in his pants first. Get the bat out. This is nice, but this one's fun. Dang! Patriarch's bat. Pretty beefy. Pretty beefy.
Daigo!
合流会か。
はい。
合田隆二。
おはよう、キリュウハン。
葬儀の日に殴り込むとはどういうつもりだ。
うちの
Good
若い
question,
もんは
sweetie.
血の気が多うてかなわんわ。やめ言うてんのに勝手に突っ走ってしもうたんや。ほんますまんことしたの。
どの面下げてきたんだ。
寺田藩には昔よう世話になったさかい証拠をさせてもらいに来たんや。
おめえの証拠など受けられねえ。とっとと帰れ。
さっきからおっかない顔しとるけど、あんた何者や。
若頭代行の柏木だ。
ほんまでっか。わしはてっきり葬儀屋のおっさんかと思ってました。
Bitch!
まあ人手不足の登場会さんならしゃあないかもしれませんな。死んだ会長はよそ様の組からヘッドハンティング。会長代行は未亡人のおばは。こないな組と喧嘩してると思うとチートばかり投げてきます。
寺田会長ぶっ殺しちゃうわ。てめえの仕業だろうが。
Oh. Oh, Daigo.
おう兄ちゃん、この前の勢いはどこに行ったんや。
畜生、ぶっ殺してやる。
合田会長はどこにいるんだ。
空気のええところでゆっくり休んでもろてます。
目的は杯を阻止するためか。
せえ、天下の近江連合とこんなヨレヨレの組が杯交わすなんぞバランスが取れへんやろ。
てめえ喧嘩売りに来たのか。
ちゃいますねん、ちゃいますねん。今日はほんまに寺田藩を弔うつもりで来ただけです。それにわしも人の子や。厳粛な葬儀の場でドンパチやるほどアホちゃいます。香典です。お納め
That
くだ
is
さい。
so
合流
disrespectful.
会の金など受け取れん。
登場会は1年前に たかが100億のことでうちはもめしとったやないですか。銭に困っとるんなら素直に受け取った方がよろしい。
こんな子供じみた挑発をして近江連合の6代目を告げると思ってんのかい？
あんたが会長代行やな。
合田会長の気持ちを思うと胸が痛くなるよ。
何が言いたいんやオーバーハン。
親はね、どんなに出来の悪い子供でも可愛いもんですけどね、これだけ筋違いのことをされちゃ血のつながった親としては死ぬほど情けないはずだ。
わしと親父は血などつながっておらんのや。せやから親の情なんかあれへん。あるのはお互いに憎しみの感情だけ。あんたも大変やな。出しゃばりなおかん持って。てめえ今日はもうお遊びはなしや。お邪魔なようやし、そろそろおいとまさせてもらいます。そうやな。3日やな。
3日？
ええ、わしらもその間はもうに服させてもらいます。せやから3日後再戦と行きましょう。
再戦だと？
そうや。もうこれ以上ごちゃごちゃせんと一気に片付けましょうや。カムロ町に血の雨降らせたります。せやけどうちには礼儀知らずのおっさんがおるからの。多分今頃カムロ町のどこぞで派手なパフォーマンスを繰り広げとるはずや。
礼儀知らず？誰だ？
戦国へ。
戦国？
Who is Set Goku? I don't know who that is. I don't remember. I don't think we know. Do we know who this is? No. Well, it'll probably become clear. They're pretty good. They're really pretty good about that. What the fuck? It's very dark in the loading screen, and Miss Foxy is here. Oh shit. Whoa. He just went hee hee. Oh no, the nips are out. Majima Super Cereal? Hello? Sayama, sorry, I got too tied up to call you. I got the gist of what happened already. The Omi Alliance have launched their attack. Yeah. Sengoku specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, just Sengoku? Why? Oh wait, is he the guy with the fan? Ooh, I think he is. Can we talk later? There's a lot going on at the moment. Where are you? Near Purgatory? I'm nearby anyway. Just give me a sec and I'll be there. So what's going on? All I've got to go on at the moment is what Ruji said. Wait, Ryuji came out here too?
あ
Yeah. The Goryu attacked Tojo clan headquarters. We beat them back, but he said he didn't even order it. And if what he's saying is true, then Sengoku's attack was independent of the Goryu clan. Seems like the whole Omi alliance has gone rogue.
あ
Maybe. But our first priority needs to be in pushing Sengoku back. Right. Let's hurry. Investigate the city? What do it mean? Whoa. Well, I guess I could help those people with their interview. What's going on here? Shit, man! Oh, Kiryu-san! We've been waiting for you. Ready for another mock interview? Yeah. Yeah, let's knock this one out of the park. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kiryu-san. Thanks, Kiryu-san. I won't pick the joke answers this time, because I don't want to do it again. Thank you all for coming here today. Let's begin the interview. As this is a group interview, we'll have each of you take a turn to tell us about yourselves. So, shall we begin? We can start with introductions. I'm Takuma Maisawa. I'm Chika Mizuguchi. My name is Toshiki Kariyama. Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu. We're all very excited to be here, sir. It's nice to meet you. And then they all say it. And then a bell rings like a quiz show. Wonderful! An energetic greeting is a positive first impression for any potential employer. Now then, let's hear a little about your strengths. But don't get too carried away, or you'll sound like you're bragging. Why don't you start us off, Misawa-kun?
Hi!
Well, I spent a lot of time in college playing futsal. It's basically 5-on-5 indoor soccer on a smaller field. I was so good they made me the captain of the team, and we went on to play second in a citywide tournament. Being a team player is important. Agreed! And second place is a fantastic result. Maisawa-kun has such incredible focus when he's playing futsal. I mean, I did make a lot of great friends on the team. The guys always used to talk about how I was a great social lubricant. He really helped people get along. That's splendid. Don't you think? Maisawa-kun has incredible social skills. He's really outgoing, too. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't even know Kariyama-kun if Maisawa-kun hadn't introduced us.
Hi.
Great point. He's so good at connecting people and making sure they get along. ADHD pulled me away. The word lubricant brought me back. Ha ha ha! I look forward to utilizing those skills in a more professional environment. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening. Great. You're next, Mizuguchi-san.
Hi.
My best asset is my cooking, for sure. No one can top my signature potato salad. Uh-huh. Not to be rude, but how exactly do you plan to apply that to a workplace? Well... It shows she's a diligent worker. If Mizuguchi-san can learn to perfect a recipe, she can do the same at her job. Right! You constantly have to multitask when you cook, too. I'm confident I can bring that ability to the workplace. Well said. I look forward to seeing where your career takes you, Mizuguchi-san. Moving on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Mizuguchi-san? Let me see. Oh, a year ago, I went on a soul-searching trip to India. It was enlightening. It's good to experience other cultures, learn their values, and know their struggles. Exactly. Seeing how people lived in India really opened my eyes to how narrow my view of the world was. I see. It sounds like it was a valuable experience for you. It really was. I think back on what I learned there very often. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
It was great. Thank you. Katsuyama-san, you're up next. Okay. Now what to talk about? When I was in college, I became totally captivated by the field of robotics. That's a future-proof industry. Indeed, robotics is what drives our society, and possibly even the whole world forward. No, that's how they get ya! Didn't your research win some kind of award, Katayama? That's right. It had a pretty big impact on the academic world. Speaking of my research, I got pretty frustrated by it at times, but my teacher motivated me to push through that. Finally reaching my goal showed me the value of tenacity. As they say, persistence pays dividends. That's a great workplace attitude.
Hi.
Thank you. I'll use what I learned from my robotics research to propel myself forward in the professional world. Haha, I can't wait to see where you end up. Me either. I think back on my work very fondly. Well, that's all I have to say. I hope I performed to your standards. That leaves us with you, Kiryu-kun. You're not exactly a recent graduate, are you?
Hey.
Right. I decided to spend some time in the real world. So you're seeking a mid-career realignment, I take it. In that case, I have a few questions for you. First, what was your previous occupation? Huh? Well, I used to be in real estate years ago. Real estate? That's a surprise. May I ask what your role was? I actually managed the entire firm. I recruited staff, structured my team, and delegated assignments, all to compete against these 5 evil billionaires. Wow! Expertise like that will no doubt prove valuable for any company. Is this a trivia game show or a job interview? I don't know. There's an immature 12-year-old inside me, and I hope she never dies. Me too. For your second question, Kiryu-kun, let's see. Why don't you tell us where you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? In other words, do you have any career ambitions? Huh. I'm actually thinking of starting an orphanage. Helping those who can't help themselves has always been one of my strong suits. What a splendid goal, Kiryu-kun. You must truly care about children in need. Kiryu-san has shown us nothing but kindness for as long as we've known him. Interesting. I must say, Kiryu-kun, that changes my opinion of you somewhat. Looks like our time is up. Does anyone have anything else to say? One more thing, yes. Thank you for having us. And then they all say it in a row. Wonderful. A pleasant farewell is the perfect way to close an interview and ensure that you're memorable. Well, everyone, that brings our mock interview to a close. Thank you all for your hard work today. And now I close it out. That brings our mock interview to a close. Let's see how you did. You know, that was perhaps the best mock interview I've ever conducted. Oh my god, it's the Triumph music. You guys are ready for the real thing. Just wait outside for a few moments while I prepare. You don't mind sticking around, do you? Of course not. We did it! You saved us, Kiryu-san! I never thought a mock interview could turn into a real opportunity. This is incredible. I'm happy for you guys. We couldn't have done it without your help, Kiryu-san. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm forever in your debt. We'll never forget you. I hope your next interview goes just as well, but I should probably step out. We totally understand. Here, I know this isn't much, but we owe you one. Big time. Oh, Japanese diver's watch. Well, we should get back up there. Right. Oh, and that stuff you made up about yourself was incredible, Kiryu-san. You almost had me convinced it was real. But it was real. Oh. What about Grant? Oh, shit. 1 moment, y'all. Oh my god, the phone rang and it startled me. Did any of that phone call pull through? What is it? Okay. All right. Limits broken. Well, now it is time. Alright, y'all. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you to everyone who chatted in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Everyone who comes, and if you didn't chat in the chat this show, everyone who comes by the stream makes the stream great. If you come in for a little while, a long time, everyone makes it great. Thank you all so much. VODs I'm back up to date on VODs. Yay! On YouTube. You can also watch them here. I think that's it. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll continue to have a nice week, and I hope that you have a nice week. And, that's it. I gotta go. Bye!